But what made me even more frustrated and upset at this generation of men, well, not this generation, well, yeah, pretty much this generation of men, is
Welcome back to the Anthony Spade channel. Before we get started, I want you to watch the entire video. If you like the video, comment, like, subscribe at the end of the video. But first, watch the entire video. Next, I would not be talking about all women, even though it feels like it. And if you haven't subscribed to my second channel, Who is Anthony Spade? Link is in the description. All right, today I'm going to be reacting to a video of a woman asking, where are all the good men at? And chivalry is dead. She said there's no more good men out there because men aren't opening doors for women or even helping women. But at the same time, women are telling men that they don't need any help. Every girl loves to say, I don't need a man, but want a man to want to need her. That's why it is. Oh, my bad. Every girl says that they don't want a man. They just want a man to need them. That's what's really going on in today's world. So in this video, we're going to see exactly what she's talking about, and then I'm going to commentate on it. Let's get started.
Hello, everyone. This is Heather Hill. You know, I'm in complete shock right now. I want to share something with you all that I experienced the other day. As you all probably already know, most of you know that I'm getting ready to go to the military. And this is actually
By the way, this is a girl from my previous video that I made where she's explaining to women how to love a man unconditionally. This is the same girl from that video.
Extension from that. So what happened was I walk in this room that's full of people. There was both men and women. Maybe 85% of the people in there were men. But immediately when I walk in this room, I see women sitting on the floor. I see men sitting in the chairs. I see women leaning against the wall. I see men sitting in chairs. And I'm just like, okay, are there any gentlemen left in this doggone world? Like, these were younger guys, by the way, maybe 20, anywhere from 19 to 23, somewhere along that line.
Most men that are younger than 23 grew up in a feminized generation. So they look at women as an equal. They don't look at women as being weak and vulnerable. That's what a lot of women have to understand, is that the younger version of them is very masculine. Then as they get older, they start to become more petite. They start to become more emotional. And then they say, hey, I want a real man now. But what they're not realizing is society has been breeding men to accept women as an equal. But women don't look at it like that. They look at it like, oh, he's not worshiping.
Fine. So I'm in complete shock. You know, I go sign my name on the list and thinking maybe possibly they see a woman walk in the room, they would give their seats up, right? Didn't happen. But what made me even more frustrated and upset at this generation of men, well, not this generation, but yeah, pretty much this generation of men, is I went and sat against the wall somewhere until somebody got up and I took their seat, by the way. So, but anyway, I sat against the wall somewhere, and the lady that was behind the reception desk, you know, I didn't know this prior to her getting up, but I see her getting ready to leave the office, and she's on crutches. So she has her purse in one hand, trying to hold onto her crutch, and she's moving along, you know, very slowly, but she has crutches. So she's getting ready to head out of a door. So I sat there, I tested, I said, you know what? Maybe there is something in these men in this room. 85% of the men in the room were men now. It was probably about 20 people in the room. So I said, maybe something is going to click in their minds. They see this crippled woman, you know, trying to get out of this door. Are they going to get up? So
you can see that she's setting up a situation to see what type of results that she's going to be. But what she's not understanding is this generation doesn't have any compassion at all. Most of you guys have been raised by the internet. So your emotions have actually been programmed, which is why you're weak. It's because society has been pumping it into you ever since you were a little kid. So a lot of these guys now, when it comes to women, women are not looked at as a prize. Women are actually looked at as being stronger. So men are actually looking at women like women could do everything. Women can handle everything, because when you try to help a woman out before, she either looks at you weak or she tries to dominate you at it and saying, I don't need any help. So after men have been told time after time from a woman that they don't need any help, typically it's when a man stops offering his needs.
So I let her get as close as possible to that door just to see if a man would budge. None of the men moved. None of them. That's why I'm so frustrated right now. That's why I'm so upset. Yes, I got up and I opened the door for her. They should have felt, darn shame of themselves. Like, I don't know, maybe it's the way they're being raised. Maybe it's a mentality. But let me tell you something. For those generation of men who feel like they don't have to be gentlemen, they don't have to treat women right, you better get out that mindset, because you will never find a good woman to settle down with that's going to allow you to treat her any type of way. Because women like me, we want to feel, some type of respect. It's out of respect that you open. Even if the woman it could have been a man that was crippled. I would have still opened the door for him if I were a man, or even me being a woman. It's just the fact I have sympathy. I have compassion for other people in this world. What is going on with this generation? The reason I'm in this shock right now is because I usually don't get out much. The only thing I do, I go play basketball here and there. I go, take my daughter places. I may go to work, but that's it. I don't really go out into the world and do all this extra stuff. But I was in complete shock, people. Y'all, I'm completely disappointed that I'm in this generation.
She's not going to be the only woman that gets a wake-up call coming here shortly as the world goes through this transitional period right now, especially between men and women. All right? The message behind this is there are some women out there, a small percentage of women, that are looking for a good man. They're looking for a gentleman. The only bad part is that men went so long not recognizing any of these women that they don't know how to adjust their attitude to actually treating a woman that way. I could tell a man what a good woman is all day long, but he would still go out in public and not know what a good woman is. The same way a lot of women are walking out and they're saying, where are all the good men at? It's only a small percentage of people who are actually living a right life that deserves to be in a good relationship. And a lot of that is tainted because of what's actually been going on with the world and the delusion. 2020 was the year for you to wake up. 2021 is the year of transition. Those who do not wake up will self-destruct this year. Most women need to understand that chivalry is dead for men, but now it's their turn. That's what a lot of women are not understanding. The roles are reversing. You could be mad at it, you could be angry at it, but now it's time for you to go get your man, because a lot of women are going to be lonely and they will die alone. This is Anthony Spade. Hopefully you're able to get the message. Comment, like, subscribe to both of my channels, and remember, if she ain't holding you down, she's slowing you down. Hasta la vista.